What's up, everyone? Thank you guys for joining Real Rumble. Today I am going to be reviewing Furiosa. Now, this movie came out a while ago. I never watched it. Honestly, I'm not a huge Mad Max person. Not that I say that I'm like, I think they suck or anything, but it's just not something that's really piqued my interest. But I will say, after watching this, I am going to have to go back and watch those movies again. So let's talk about it. So Furiosa, of course, takes place in the Mad Max universe. Let's just say the Wasteland, and it follows the character Furiosa, who we previously met from Mad Max Fury Road as kind of like a she's a driver, right? And she drives on the Fury Road in the Wasteland there. So this is kind of her journey, her origin story, and guys, this movie is pretty fun. It's really exciting. I thought it's good for what it was, man. I'm not gonna say it's a perfect movie by any stretch of the word, but this is a really good movie. You got Anna Taylor-Joy. She takes over the role of Furiosa, the younger Furiosa, which was previously played by Charlize Theron. And of course, you have Chris Hemsworth is the bad guy Dementus, and Chris Hemsworth was one of the best parts of this whole movie, in my opinion. He was just ridiculous. He was funny, demented. But that's what we get with these characters, and I think George Miller. I think he understands like he's got to build on this world because it is truly awesome. I heard a quote. I don't know who said it, but it was like, I think it might have been Chris Hemsworth. He was like, hey, Americans got Star Wars, Brits got Harry Potter, and then he's like, us Aussies, man, we got Mad Max, which I think is really cool because it's a different type of. It's a different type of world, right? Space, space when you come to Star Wars, and you got Harry Potter deals with magic. But when it comes to this Mad Max series and this universe, it's just madness. It's just a wasteland. Nothing. Everybody's trying to survive. Everybody probably smells like shit, right? Nobody takes baths, right? Like, I mean, it's just like it's just like a terrible dystopian world in the middle of Australia, right? Just Australia is just a wasteland. So. Really cool concept, by the way. And so, Mad Max came out originally, I believe, in 1979 with Mel Gibson, directed by George Miller, written and directed by George Miller. And then you got, Mad Max, the Road Warrior, who everyone that was raved about in the 80s, which I am going to go back and watch these movies. I'll do my reviews on them. And then we, of course, got I think, Beyond the Thunderdome, and then Fury Road, which was actually Tom Hardy replacing Mel Gibson as Mad Max because it took place, Mel Gibson's old man by that time. So Furiosa, that he was like, we got to build on this character and just build on this world, and they did so. Without spoiling too much, man. This movie is really fun. I do encourage individuals who haven't seen it to go see it. The action sequences are awesome. I mean, if you don't know Mad Max, I mean, I'm sure you just have to have seen some of the iconic fight scenes that they do have, especially when they're on the road and the people are using sticks and they're going back and forth. Furiosa intensifies that, man. It is really, really cool. I'm interested to just dive more into this world. It is really interesting just how these people live, just how everything orchestrates, and then, of course, them implementing the characters from Mad Max, the original villains, and things like that, because it does take place in the past. I thought it was really awesome how George Miller does it. So I'm excited to see more of Mad Max. So I'm going to give my review on Mad Max. I'm going to start with Mad Max, and then we'll work our way down, coming back to Furiosa. So, guys, go check it out. And if you have seen this movie and just checking out the review for shits and giggles, let me know what your guys' comments down below. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts about the movie. But my thoughts, guys, I gave this movie a 4 out of 5 stars. I think this is a pretty awesome movie. So go check it out if you haven't. And if you have, hey, and come back, let me hear your guys' thoughts. But until next time, guys, please subscribe and peace out.